Hello and welcome to the SAM program. I'm going to explain to you how the SAM Computer Fundamentals course works and what is going to be expected of you to get completed. So when you first sign into SAM, create your account, you sign into SAM, you land on the activity calendar, but I need you to click on the activity list. We really don't view anything in the activity calendar, but it is the default view when you sign in. So activity list is where you're going to see the list of all of the links and trainings that you have to complete. So if you scroll down to the bottom, that'll be the total links that you're going to have to click on in the next 2 weeks. So if you look to type here right next to the assignment name, you see there's 34. The type will tell you whether it is training, exam, or project. So I will tell you the breakdown of your marks is 10% for attendance. So when you sign on to Microsoft Teams in either the morning or the afternoon, so morning is 8:15, the afternoon is 1 p.m., sign on, say hello, let me know that you are on, and that is your attendance taken care of for that day. So it's about 1 mark a day. And you get 15% for your trainings, so you'll look at your trainings here. As long as you get all of your trainings complete, you get 15%. And then 20% is your projects. So if you scroll on down, you'll see 4 projects here. They're all Word projects. This is why I asked you if you had the Word application on your computers, because you will need to have the application to be able to download the project from the SAM program, do it, and then submit it back onto the SAM program for evaluation. If you do not have the Word application and you are going to use the Word from www.office.com that the school provides through your school account, then there's going to be some modifications made, so I will be emailing you in the coming days. And so that was 20% for your projects, so 5% each. Then there's 25% for exams. So you'll see those here as exam. So there's one here. If you scroll down just after your projects, you'll see a few more exams. And when you scroll into the very bottom, X6A and X6B are your final exam. So these are both your final exams. Together they create the 30% for your final. They are both password protected, so you will get that password on next Friday when it is exam day. Okay, so available due date, that doesn't change. The section is just the name of your course here. It shows up here as well. So status is the next thing to look at. So it says not attempted. So when you click on this link here and you open it up, and it comes up, and then if you close it down without completing it, this will then say in progress. If you complete the whole training, then this will turn to submitted. Once you have submitted here, you can look at your grade book up here. And so this is how it looks. Your exam is 0 of 11, so you have 11 total exams. Training, there's 19, so you click right there and you can check out each training that you've done. Your trainings will always say 100%, as there's no way to fail a training. As long as you complete it, you get 100% for it. Projects, there's 4, so those are your 4 projects there, and they'll show you your grades. So it doesn't show you your overall for all 3, it'll just show you an overall for each section. So you might have to do a bit of math if you want to try and figure out your overall, or you can just ask me what my dashboard is telling me. So reports, there's not going to be any show up because I haven't completed anything. But when you complete an exam or you complete a project, your reports will show up here. The reports for the exams will tell you, so it's just over here in the blue, it says view all reports. When you have a report that shows up, there will be a blue button over here. And you just click on that and you view the report for the exam or the project, whatever it is that you wanted to look at. And the project for the report, for the project, will tell you which things you need to change in order to resubmit and get a higher mark, and your exam will tell you which ones you had wrong, give you direct links to those trainings for you to look over it again, so that if you wanted to retry your exam, you can be more prepared with the ones that you were having trouble with. So I'll pop back to the activity list again. Alright, so with your trainings, you have as many attempts as you want to get them completed. With your exams, you get 10 attempts. So if you do it once, you go through all the tasks once, and you get a lower grade than you were expecting, then you can retry it again up to 9 more times, 10 altogether. I would suggest moving through everything once and getting it all completed once, and then going back if there are exams that you did not feel comfortable with, and then redoing those over. Alright, so I'm going to show you what the training looks like. So the first training is a little bit different. I'll show you both. So what you're going to see when you open up the training is 4 sections up here at the top. So you're going to have intro, observe, practice, and apply. Practice for this one is grayed out just because the first couple trainings are videos. So you're just going to watch a couple videos, just click your play button.
Computer users might start desktop applications until their screen is covered with programs and documents.
Button up here. If you can't hear them, if you have audio issues with your computer, you can click the T here, and that's a transcript. So pop up, it's a transcript of whatever they are talking about. You can mute it here, and then observe is more videos. Again, it should pop one right from one to the next. So there's your topics. So you're going to have that one, which is a minute and 17, switching windows, which is a minute and 3, and then you click all the way over, and that's just, there's 6 videos that you're going to look at. And then the apply is going to look like the tasks that would be on an exam. Not this one specifically. Like I said, the first couple training modules are different than the rest. So I'll show you both. This one, you just have to do matching. So this is a bit difficult because this is super tiny. So you're going to have to try and look for the red outline. So the red outline, we need to look for the close button. That looks like it's got the red outline around the minimize button. That looks like a close button. So I bring that one over, drop it in there. Great job, that's correct. So continue on doing the rest. So the title bar, that's a toolbar. This one looks like the scroll bar on the side, and that one up there is my title. That's that one, my toolbar. I said, no, that's this guy. Scroll bars over here on the right. Restore down, that's this one up here. Apply complete. And then it will move you on to the second task. So you can see here that you have 4 tasks that you have to complete for this training, and it will automatically move you on to the next one after you finish the apply for the one previous. Now I'm going to close this one down without completing it, and you'll see that the status change to in progress to let you know that you have started this one, but you have not finished it. So I'm going to show you one that looks the most like what your exams will look like. Alright, so as you can see with this one, the practice one is white. Oh, it isn't white. I didn't click on one that and A. Let's try Outlook. That must be it. So Outlook is like your email, your school account. So you're probably already pretty familiar with it. However, we're going to go through that, and that'll be the first portion of what your final is going to be on. So this one, the practice one, is white. And the process is a little bit different. For the intro, you don't have a video that you need to watch. It's just going to look exactly like an email. And over here in a gray box is something that you can read. So you read this information here, and then you can click on these drop downs. So it's showing you 2 different ways you can create a folder using the ribbon and using this shortcut menu. Once you've read this, click on Observe. Alright, so it's not a video, but they are going to take control.
In the navigation pane, click the Inbox folder.
As well, what the steps are. How to create a folder.
Outlook displays the message list for the inbox and a preview of the selected.
I'm just skipping it up to make this a little bit quicker. And then when you click this one, you have control over the mouse.
In the navigation pane, click the Inbox. Outlook displays the message list for the inbox and a preview of the selected message. Click the Folder tab on the in the new.
You can also pause it, read the transcripts, or mute it.
The Create New Folder dialog box opens.
Go to Apply, and show you that this is exactly what your tasks will look like on your exams and for the majority of the rest of your trainings. So task instructions in the inbox folder, create a folder using work as the folder name. I like to maximize my window so that I get all of the things up on the toolbar showing up. So in the inbox folder, create a folder using work as the folder name. So you can go to folder, new folder, and create work. Okay. Apply complete, you've completed the task, and it will move you on to 2 of 8. And this one has 8. And if you want to see what exact ones it is, you just click on this here and it will show you the list. And if I ever ask you for a task ID, if you get stuck on one of the trainings or exam questions, I'm going to ask you for the task ID, which is this here, EM5635. So the two letters in front and the 4 digits afterwards. That is the task ID. So if you get stuck on something, give me the task ID and I'll be able to help you out. All right, so I did not finish that one either, so that one also says in progress. I think that is everything. For the projects, they're going to be a little bit different. I'll show you a quick. Okay, so this is your instruction file and your start file. And I'm not exactly sure what would happen if you didn't have Word on your computer. I don't have any computers here without Word to try it on. But I also have these all downloaded. So when you get to the project section and you don't have the Word application, send me an email and I'll get you sorted. For those of you who do have the Word application on your computer, you just click this and you can open up your instructions. They will open up in the Word application and show you each step that you have to complete to finish the start file here. And then you click on the start file and then you open. And then you have 2 Word files that you're going to be working with. So here is your project. And this is your instructions. So it is just 1 through 12. That's it. And you just take each step. The first step it says change film buff blog in bold. So you look here, film buff blog, you take that and change it to bold. So the steps are pretty straightforward. They just up here, all it wants you to do is make sure that when you save this file to your computer that the name changes from _1 to _2. That is because when you submit it, they are looking for _2. Alright, so you just click here to drag and drop, and it opens up your file explorer, and you can then hit your submit button. Alright, I think that is everything for me. If you have any questions for me after this video, just send me an email or a quick message on Teams, and I will get back to you. Thanks.